Hello, friends. How are you? Hello, hello. How is everyone today? Hi. I'm doing okay. How are you? Doing okay. I got my employee lined out earlier. I ate something, so I'm doing a little bit better. Eating is always good. If I don't eat, I get a little cranky. Like those old Snickers commercials with Betty White. You aren't you when you're hungry. All right. Yeah, she unloaded the car and unboxed all the boxes. And I said, how am I supposed to do an unboxing show when you've already unboxed things? She goes, oh, I didn't know. You've been here 2 months. You didn't know I did unboxing shows? So I had to pay another hour and a half for her to rebox it. Yeah. You're going to get me cranky again. I ate cake. So the only thing in the 3.5 hours that I paid her is we unloaded the car and put it in the garage. Cake is happy. Oh. No, sometimes there's not. I know it's going to be a whiskey night tonight. Let me tell you, it really is going to be a whiskey night. Not even exaggerating. All right. So we got some pre-bids. I actually loaded things today. Are you proud of me? My gosh. We have some pre-bids. Some of these things glow. It's so exciting. All right. I was going to stream outside on the deck, but it's supposed to rain again. It was raining and then it's not raining, but now I think it's supposed to rain again. Let me see if this has any UV. All right. This one UV glows blue, which means it has like a UV layer to it. Very proud of me for eating. For planning to drink whiskey tonight. Oh, all right. So we have this paperweight here. Let me grab my ruler. It'd be easier. Well, I'd rather use my ruler than the tape measure. I had her unload the car because I was possibly going to an auction tomorrow, but he texted me and said it's all loading the items. Thank you. He texted me and it said it was all guy stuff, probably nothing I'm interested in. All right, 3 inches in diameter on this one, just shy of 3 inches. The height, we're looking at 2.5 inches tall. So let's find this one. I'm going to scoot these back so we'll know exactly which one we're looking at. All right, move to stage. Okay, so this right here has a sticker on it that says Harkness Glass. I looked it up, and Richard Harkness is the glass maker. He made a lot of these swirl glass vases. I could not find any example on Worth Point or any of my searching. Hi, Donna. That of him making paperweights. So I'm assuming something like this is difficult to find because I could not. Now I could find his vases that were swirled like this. They're quite pretty. I mean, it had the same colorway and everything, but I could not find any paperweights. So hopefully this ring light isn't too distracting up there. I don't really know what I can do about it though. We are in my light box. So we are going to do a $40 start on this paperweight, and it is running. We have Bandit in at 44 right now. Super pretty. Bandit's in at 53. I don't know who our ghost bidder is, but Bandit got that one. Congratulations. Thank you for your bids. I don't know who else bid, but thank you for your bids. Appreciate it. I also have some paperweights. Yay. I also have some paperweights that I got at the auction on Monday that we'll unbox after we make it through the preloaded ones. I hate that the camera's jumping. I don't know why they can't. Maybe I should just move these because I don't want the camera to jump the whole time. It's going to drive me bananas. Tell him he's in good company. Yes. Absolutely. All right. I'm just going to go in the order that's on my camera. I'm not going in any particular order. All right. I thought this one was interesting. It is the shape of an apple. Okay, but it has a blue stem instead of a green one. Thought that was interesting. Has the control bubbles. It is cased. It has the smooth bottom here. We have a little bit of convex right here. This does not UV. No, I mean a little bit turns green, but nothing really that just is wow. So this one we are looking at 3 inches in diameter, and this guy is 2 1/4 tall. Yeah. We are going to run this one, and Janice is in at 22 right now on this one. Well, apple paperweight has that, has the control bubbles. Those are all bubbles in there. There are no chips with this one, no bruising on this one. All right, Janice got that one. Thank you so much for your bid. Appreciate it. All right, like I said, I'm not going in any particular order. Now look at this guy. This one's so cool. Let's see if it reacts. Nothing major on the UV reaction. A little bit of green, but nothing that stands out. I called this one a dragon egg. Look at this guy. Look at it compared to the palm of my hand. Like it takes up my whole hand. There's the bottom. Looks like an agate slice almost, doesn't it? Has a hole in there, I guess, maybe to let some kind of glass working reason, I'm sure. But very, very cool paperweight here. Definitely different, wasn't it, with the blue stem? 5 inches tall on this guy, and he is 3 1/2 in diameter at the base. But like I said, it looks like a dragon's egg or something. It's so cool. Super cool. These rings drive me bananas. The lighting. Turn the light down just a little bit. All right. We're going to run this auction, and it's running now. on this paperweight. It is unique. It's huge. Bandit's in at 33. It weighs a couple of pounds. I wished I would have weighed it. I did not. Bandit is in at 37. Like I said, look at it compared to my hand. It takes up my entire hand. Bandit got that one. Congrats, Bandit. That one's my favorite one. Not gonna lie. That one's my favorite. Yay. You're gonna love that. All right. Absolutely unique. All right, so this one, a couple of the listings were calling it. I did find this. A few people were calling it the M word. I don't know if it is or not. I don't know if any of these are any glass unless they're marked or something. That's the only way I know. This does cadmium glow. There you can see, does cadmium glow the inside of the apple. The stem doesn't really glow. It's just lighting up, but the inside does cadmium glow. With the stem, we're sitting at 5 inches tall and about 4 inches in diameter on this one. It does have a clear base here, and it is a little bit convex right there, so it's not quite flat. Has the controlled bubbles throughout. The stem, it's hard to see, but there is a little bit of iridescent on the stem and the petal there. If you can see that little bit of iridescence there in the light. So this one, we are going to run it now. It is running. Very, very pretty. Lucky's in at 38. All right, Lucky got that one. Thank you so much. All right, let's see what else we got. The dolphin. He's hiding. Oh, way back here. Oh. So oh my gosh, you guys would have been laughing at me. So I told the story this morning where I got these paperweights. These paperweights that I'm showing right now. So week before last, we had that 100-mile garage, or no, last week. We had that 100-mile garage sale. Week before, about 10 days ago, 100-mile garage sale. And I had left Laura to sit and man where we had garage sales set up. And I was like, I'm going to go to a couple of garage sales. And so I go down this gravel road 2 miles chasing this garage sale sign. And I pull up and there's a trailer and it's got it's blue and it has boards over a couple of the windows. And it has one table sitting out front. And I'm like, good golly, what did I roll up on? And I was like, I got out of the car and this guy comes out of the shed. And I know, right? This guy comes out of the shed and he's like, hi. I'm like, hi. He's like, are you looking for anything in particular? I'm like, well, do you have any pretty glass or any pretty jewelry? The next thing I know, he's bringing out 9 totes of jewelry and all of these paperweights. So I end up with about 15 pieces of jewelry. The jewelry was just meh. And he's like, well, if you like these I know, right? So he's like, well, if you like these paperweights, you haven't seen my good paperweights. I'm like, oh, yeah? And he's like, yeah, but I'm not selling those yet. But maybe one of these days I'll sell them to you. So he's like, I've got Murano, I've got iColt, I've got all of these paperweights inside. And I'm like, you do? Well, I guess he used to be an antique. He used to own an antique store. He said 40 years ago, they owned an antique store in Kansas City. And this is from some of their inventory and some of their personal collection. And so he's pulling out, so that we haven't even hit the funny part of the story. So we're pulling out the paperweights and setting them at the table. He's unwrapping them, sitting them on the table. Well, other customers come up. He goes over, starts talking to them. I'm looking at the paperweights, checking for any damage, any signatures, anything like that. The next thing I know, I see smoke. The table is on fire. The light from the sun going through the paperweight was burning a hole there and then burning a hole there. And it was at each paperweight. Each paperweight, it was burning a hole. And I'd pick it up and I'd move it. And the second I would sit it down, I kid you not, the second I would sit it down, it would start smoldering again. And then I'd move it. And I was like, help. He was like, what? I'm like, it's on fire. Help me move the table, because it was just like one of those little folding tables that is all, wanting to fall, like the like the card tables, the blue one, you guys know. And it's like and so we pick it up and put it in the shade, and it stops. I was like, oh my gosh, if we would have turned our back for a second, it would have been completely on fire. It was the funniest thing. So yesterday I was telling Jeannie Bird, I was like, I need to go set the paperweights. I was going to set them on the deck railing and take pictures. And I'm like, no, wait, I can't do that. It'll set my deck on fire. So, long story longer, be sure if you have these paperweights on display to not set them in front of a window that the sunlight comes in, please, so your house doesn't burn down. I would have never, ever, ever. I mean, you see in the movies, or you can say, hey, my paperweights are good in an apocalypse. I'll be able to start a fire. So 5 inches tall and 2 inches wide on this dolphin paperweight. Yeah, hey, paperweights are multi-purpose, right? We now have an Armageddon reason to own paperweights. All right, this one's running now. It has all of these pretty swirls through this dolphin or whale or whatever. I think he's a dolphin. I don't know. He's cute, though. It's a survivalist. Anybody who gives you a hard time about collecting paperweights, you just have to say, hey, I'm a survivalist. This is my survival paperweight. Mike, I got that one. Thank you so much for your bids. All right. Honorary Girl Scout. Now this one I know has a green glow to it. Let's see. Oh, I couldn't believe it, how fast it was. And like I said, I no more than picked it up, glass burrs and etc. Maybe. I don't know. I guess it has to do with the way the light filters through. Not sure. All right, so this one does glow green. There's your glow. No glow. Glow. No glow. And look, it's a mirror. It reflects my reflection pretty well, too. I'm sitting on a couch today. I'm being lazy. So that's that. Look, it even glows in the light. This one's so pretty. Has a lot of depth to it. This cobalt blue. Look at that mirror finish bottom there. Like Dano, trying to not get fingerprints on everything. This right here is sticker residue. Lots of colors through there. You know what? It kind of reminds me of a galaxy or something. There's some controlled bubbles on the inside there. Very, very pretty. This one is 3.5 by about 3. And this one's running. Janice is in at 23 right now on this one. The blue on this is so pretty. So I did load video in when I took the pictures of these. I don't know. You guys tell me if the video was helpful or you don't even pay attention to it and look at it. Thank you, Janice, for your bids. Thank you, everybody, for your bids. Yeah, it is beautiful. Art Class Aquarium one. That's this one, right? Yes. Yeah, that other fish is the other one. Okay. All right. Very helpful. Thank you, Bandit. All right. So this one here has the, I don't know. I'm assuming that's when they made it. That's maybe where the pontil was before they polished it off. And then I'm assuming those are from when they removed it from the glass making procedure there. This one's got fishies inside here. So we have a little coral reef scene. Got a little red and green fish, a little orange fish, an orange and white fish. Yes, I always appreciate any feedback. And I know I don't preload my shows often. It's a time thing, honestly. If I could probably live stream 10 hours a day, 7 days a week and not get through all of my inventory. Okay, so we are going to run this guy. Did I give a height on it? About 3¼ by about 3¼ All right, this one, it does take long. My biggest problem is me on it because I start going down I start researching things and going down rabbit holes. And then the next thing I know, it's an hour later and I haven't listed one thing. Lucky's in at 15 on this one. All right, Lucky got that one. Thank you. It's a me problem, 100% a me problem. Oh, this one's so pretty and it's ginormous and it is heavy, heavy, heavy. You love the videos? Good. Thank you, Blue Heron. Is that an owie there that I didn't see before? All right, that one might have a little bit of an owie right there. I did not see that until right now. All right, we'll go ahead and run it. If you need to retract your bid, let me know because I did not see that owie. Here is the smooth bottom. This one reminds me of like octopus or something. Like if it was a gold octopus inside of a bubble. That's what you'll pass? Okay. We'll see if anybody else bids. If not, I will refund you. Okay. So it does have an owie right there that I did not see. All right. All right. Lucky went ahead and outbid you. All right. It's running now. It's a huge one and it's heavy. So I try to be as fair as possible. I would have refunded you regardless, so I did not see it or I would have called it out. Actually, I probably wouldn't have preloaded it at all. All right, thank you, Lucky. All right. Okay, we have this flower one here. That's some schmutz. That's not owies, that's schmutz. Okay, flower one here with the little butterflies. There's the smooth bottom here. I love this flower in here. It is so pretty. And then the butterflies hovering up above it. All right, 3½ inches and about 3¼ inches tall. This one's running now. Dana is in at 19. So pretty. Dana got that one. Thank you. All right, so this one is signed. This one does glow. Let me turn out the light here. Does glow green a lot. It glows green a lot. So pretty. So a lot of green glow to this one. This one has this swirl pattern along with the bubbles, and then it's signed. I could not find this artist. It looks like HYIN or UN with the UNL. I'm not sure. And then a 92 maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe you guys know who the artist is. I'm not sure though. So very pretty paperweight. This one's on the smaller side. It is about just shy of it's right at 2 inches tall. And it's a little bit wider. It's 2.5 wide. All right. This one's running now. Lucky's in at 29. Bandit's in at 31. That glow is just beautiful on it. That's with in the black light, in the bright light. It's glowing. Bandit's in at 35. And Bandit got that one. Congrats. It has a beautiful glow. This one I call candy corn because I could not always. I don't know. I think you just kind of have to Google image search them. You know, you got the signed ones, and then you had, I mean, yeah, you just gotta, I don't know. I think I started most of them out at the same price today. All right, so this one is triangle shaped. So triangle, and then it's 3-sided. I thought it was so unique. That's why I called it candy corn, because it reminded me of a thing of candy corn with the yellow and the orange. Did this one glow? No. There's a little bit of cadmium glow to the yellow, just a hair, but nothing like that's like, wow. So this guy is sitting at, 4.5 inches tall and 3 wide. Each panel is 3 inches wide. There. Then it has that double helix inside, or triple helix inside. Smooth bottom, smooth polished bottom on this one. Very pretty. Hefty, hefty paperweight here. All right, we are going to run this one, and the Lucky's in at 31. I just thought it was so neat how it was triple-sided. Like I said, it reminded me of a piece of candy corn. Bandit's in at 33 on this one. So pretty. Bandit's in at 39. Janice is in. Bandit's back in. Janice is in. Bandit's back in. Bandit's in at 47 with 5 seconds left. And Bandit got that one. Congrats. Thank you all for your bids. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Janice. Thank you all. All right, this one is signed or stamped. It is Gentile Glass Company out of West Virginia. And it has this bird. I think it's a goose, maybe. I've never seen a goose with an orange neck, but maybe it's a goose. There is the stamp in the bottom. So it says Gentile Glass, Star City, West Virginia. Has the birds floating on these bubbles. You can see him from all directions. He's so cool. He has like a crazing to his body and wings. It's interesting. All right, it is about 3 3/4 tall and about 3 3/4 wide. All right, this one's running now. We have Janice in at 15 on this one. The bird with the orange neck. This one does glow green. I forgot. This one does have a green glow to it. If you can see that. And Janice got that one. Sorry. Janice got that one. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Did this one glow? This one glows blue, so it must have a UV coating on it. Okay. So we have this clear one that has the helix inside. Polished, high polished bottom. I looked all over for a signature on this one. I could not find one. High polished bottom there. And it's just a beautiful, isn't it funny how clear can be so beautiful? Turn off this light, the top light for just a second so you can see fully. It's just pretty. So we are going to do all right, 3.5 tall on this one. We're going to do a $15 start. It is running. Bandits in at 17. Super pretty. Janice is in at 20. Bandits in at 23. Janice is in at 24. Bandits in at 25. Bandits in at 31. Bandits in at 35. Janice is in at 37. Bandits back in at 39. We have 5 seconds left. Bandits in at 39. And Bandit got that one. Congratulations. Okay, multicolored, no feeling. Okay. So we have this one here. It has the caning in it. Did this one glow? A little bit, but not a ton. So this is on the smaller side. This one is 2.25 inches long. And then tall isn't much tall. It is less than 2 inches tall. It's a little guy. Has all of that caning in there. Clustered in. Looks like it has a little bit of a bruise here on the underside. Smooth bottom otherwise, but the bruise right there. I don't think I called that out in the listing, so Lucky, if you need to cancel, let me know. All right, this one's running now. I can't believe I missed both of those. Lucky's in at 15. Oh, yeah, it reminds you of the candies for sure. All right, Lucky got that one. Thank you. Okay. Super, super pretty. This one does glow. Thank you. Yep, this one glows green. Looks like a little egg, doesn't it? Has the 5 controlled bubbles. The 1 in the center and 4 around it. Green bottom there. There's some confetti there in the bottom. All right. $15 start. This one is running. Super pretty. Lucky is in at 15. It's the polished bottom there. I love that confetti in there. Lucky's in at 21. Lucky's in at 23. Lucky's in at 25. Confetti's so pretty. Lucky's in at 29. Lucky got that one. Congrats. Thank you all for your bids. Thank you, Ghost Bidder. I don't know who was bidding. Okay. All right. This one looks like, this one has, it's so pretty. So pretty. Ocean scene. Little ocean scene. We have a starfish. We have a couple of the cone shells, and then we have one little millefiori like flower right there. It does have some sticker residue right there at the bottom. Polished bottom. This one glow. Okay. This one does glow. It is, how tall? It is 3 1/4 inches tall and about 3 1/4 wide. But the starfish, or sea star, according to Moon Sky, sea star, and the shells in there are quite pretty. Looks like the bottom of an ocean. All right, this one's running. Lucky is in at 15. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Lucky's in at 27. Bandit's in at 33. We have 2 seconds left. Bandit's in at 33. Bandit got that one. Congrats. Thank you for your bids. Thank you, Lucky. Thank you, Bandit. All right. See, they told me it was going to rain. It's not raining. They meaning my computer, the weather people on my computer. This one has a little bit of a glow. Let's see. Yep, it's got a green glow. Green glow. And this has all of those little, well, those are little, are those canes? Kind of looks like it. A little bit of caning in there. Interesting. Polished bottom. And the control bubbles. This one's pretty. 3 inches tall, and about 2.5 wide. We're going to do a $15 start on it, and it is running now. Lucky is in at 15 on this one. And Lucky got that one. Thank you. Thank you. All right. This one's so fun. The colors on it are fun. It does glow. right. There's your glow. Oh, the little shell even cadmium glows. Look at that. And then the blue at the bottom glows green. The little shell cadmium glows. How fun. All right. Fun little fish. And it's like in a little aquarium. Has the little shell there. The little sea star. So cute. All right. This one's running now. It is 3 inches tall and about 3.5 wide. Such a fun little scene here. Little aquarium scene with a little derpy goldfish. Janice is in at 21 with 5 seconds left. Janice is in at 25. Fun Finds is in at 27. Janice is back in at 29. Fun Finds is in at 31. Fun Finds got that one. Thank you. Thank you all for your bids. Appreciate it. All right, this one is super pretty. Let's see. So the inside there, the blue and the inside glows green, if you can see that. The glass doesn't really glow. It's the blue swirl on the inside that's glowing green. Has the controlled bubbles and a large one there in the center. It looks like something you would see in another planet or something. Has the high polished bottom here. But it looks like a nest or something you would see, or a swirl in another galaxy or something. It's so cool. We are at 3.5 tall and about 3.5 wide on this one. I think this one's pretty. I think the little swirl inside there is pretty mesmerizing. All right, $15 start. This one's running. Lucky's in at 17. Lucky's in at 19. Lucky's in at 21. Janice is in at 22. Lucky's in at 23. Lucky's in at 25. Lucky's in at 29. Lucky's in at 31. Lucky's in at 31. 2 seconds, and Lucky got that one. Congrats. Thank you for your bids. Thank you, Janice, and if anybody else was bidding, thank you. I can't see who's bidding anymore. If somebody puts in a custom bid, I can't see who's bidding against them. All right. Oh yeah, this one glows. We got a fun multicolored paperweight here. There's your green glow. So pretty. We have all of these different like flower shaped confettis inside there with a control bubble inside each one. Has a little bit of a rough pontil here at the bottom. It is polished, but in the center there is the roughness. So we're going to start this one. It's running now. It is about 3.25 wide and 2.5 tall. It is a pretty design. Purpose of it glowing is the content that is in the glass. So this one happens to glow because it has manganese in the glass. All right. JJ Matt got that one. Thank you so much. And that is all of our pre-bids. All right, we have this bunny here, or ram. So this is a zodiac ram. It was made in Sweden. Lead crystal. I'm not going to try to pronounce that E name there. Egenos. I don't know. Sweden. So it's an Aries ram. It's a little egg-shaped paperweight here. It's $15 start, and this one's running. It is crystal. Lucky is, it does make it a little bit more valuable. It helps date the glass, and just some people collect the glowing. Yeah. Lucky got that one. Thank you so much. But yeah, and some people don't care if it glows or not. But some people collect the glowing, so it just varies. And it's just kind of cool. But some people, yes, do have cabinets that have the black lights in them, so they're able to display things that glow. So we have a fishy here. There is the bottom of the fishy, little angel fish here. Or no, is this an angel fish? Yeah. All right, we're going to do a $15 start on this one, and it's running. If anybody's interested in that. It is sitting at 4.5 tall. Lucky's in at 15. Lucky got that one. Thank you. Mike McKell is how you say that? Is that what you're saying? Thank you. All right, this guy's so cute. Does he glow? No. I like his derpy eyes on this owl. I don't know if you would call him a paperweight or if you would just call him a figurine, but he came with the paperweights, so I'm gonna sell him with the paperweights. Him and his derpiness. He is 4.5 inches tall here. Looks like he's wearing big old glasses, doesn't it? And his little horn, he's a little horned owl here. $15 start on this guy, and he is running. He is so cute. Yes, he's adorable. I like his derpy eyes. Lucky's in at 15. And Lucky got, 3 seconds left, sorry. I was trying to jump the gun. Lucky got that one. Thank you. All right, and we have the white, red, and green. Is that the colors of that's the colors of the Italy flag, right? And colors of the Mexican flag. I think there's several countries that have flags this color. This one's sitting at exactly 4 inches tall. It's a $15 start, and he is running. So cute. Another little fishy. Oh, thank you, Lucky. Yeah, I'm just glad the deck didn't catch fire, right? Janice is in at 20. I did. I had him out there real fast. I brought him in and out like one at a time. I was like, nope, I'm not taking any chances that this deck is going to catch fire. I don't have renter's insurance on the deck. Fun Finds got that one. Thank you so much. All right, the last preloaded one I have is the Baccarat, France. And then I have others. We're not done. I have others that I haven't preloaded that I can show you guys. that I got at the auction the other day. So it is signed right there. This is a little bunny. He is signed Baccarat, France. He is 3.5 inches tall, and he's a $40 start if anybody's interested. He is cute. He is cute. Lucky's in at 40. All right, Lucky got that one. Thank you. Okay, now we'll do some of the ones that I got at the auction. All right, this is in its original box. Crystal paperweight. What did it say? Made in France. Punch Studio. So this is there you go, paperweight made in France. Crystal Punch Studio. It is the letter U. So if anybody has U as a last name or has a friend or family member, this would be for you. Get it? For you? Okay, never mind. I'll leave the jokes for somebody else. Paperweight. The prices on these are going to vary based on condition. Okay. You got it. All right. Price of these are going to vary based on condition. I'm not going to do pre-bids. That way I can take a picture of what I need to do. All of that. So if somebody's interested, it's going to be a $15 start and it's running. At least 2 of you like my jokes. Everybody else is like, can we trade the joke in for another paperweight? Can I get a refund on that joke? All right. No takers on that. No worries. All right. I don't know if you call this a paperweight or not. It's just a little, you're still willing. Thank you. All right. So we have a little shell, half shell, clam shell, oyster shell, clam shell. He came with the paperweights, so he will go with the paperweights. This one, get a picture and get a price loaded in. I think since this guy is littler, we'll do a $5 start on him. How about that? This one is about 3 inches that way and about 2.5 that way. He is a $5 start. Laugh at myself? Yes. Oh, I'm quite good at laughing at myself. So the back side here is smooth. The front side is got the clamminess to it. All right. Fun Finds got that one. Thank you. Woo. Good thing I'm on the carpet right now, huh? All right. Like I said, prices will vary on these. Does this one glow? This one glows. Have a little apple. He becomes green in the black light. He is clear otherwise. So this apple here is about 3.5 inches tall on this clear apple. I'm going to do an $8 start on this apple. All right, and this one's running. If anybody's interested. All right, no takers on that, no worries. got another apple. You didn't like that one. See if you like this one. Ooh, this one glows too. Let's turn the light out and see what we got here. We got some dust. I see that. Ooh, there's a little bit of cadmium glow there on the leaf, isn't there? That's a pretty glow on this one. You can see all the dust. No extra charge for dust. Lucky wants the apple rerun. Okay, I will rerun the last apple and then we'll run this apple. And we'll do an $8 start on each of them. We are going to rerun this one, and this one's running. Lucky's in at 8. I think this is the right one. Yeah. And Lucky got that one. Let's hit this with a little shush. Thank you, thank you. All right. Let's see if I got some of the dust off of this. All right, this one has I can't tell if that's an owie or if that's how it's made right there. It does have some sharpness to it right here. So I don't know if it chipped off the end because it doesn't look like anything's broken off of here, or if it just is how it was made and it's just it's a little sharp right there. It does glow green, and the stem and the leaf glow cadmium. Maybe is this a plum and not an apple? Now that I'm looking at it harder, it's a plum, isn't it? This is a plum. Not a fish. In case you wondered where the reference came from, it came from Cray Cray knowing that I can't tell an apple from a plum. So it does glow. This glows, and then this stem glows. We're going to do an $8 start, and it is running on the plum. Lucky's in at 9. Lucky's in at 11. Lucky's in at 13. So very cool. Lucky got that one. Congrats. All right. These all came from the Labor Day consignment auction that I went to. These did not come from that garage sale. So I did not get these loaded in because these didn't even get unpacked from the car till this morning. So, and I just put them back in the box, and here we are. All right, does he glow? We got a little bunny. No real glow to the bunny. Has a little orange inside there. I guess those are little bunny hands. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what those are. It's like 3 inches. It's like the glassmaker went, we need to add little bunny hands to the front of him because nobody can tell by the ears that it's a bunny. So we need to add these little hands here, and they'll go, oh, well, that's for sure a bunny. He's got a little bunny tail, apron pockets. He has a little bit of a tail here. It's like little pinched. It's a little pinched tail. What the? I don't know. Or he's having a mammogram, and that's why he's smushed. Sorry. Okay. Well, you know. You know. All right. We're going to do a $5 start on the bunny. Poor little bunny. All right. You can't see it. All right. Sorry that I cracked myself up with that one. All right, 3 inches. $5 start. It's running. I needed that laugh. Poor bunny. Lucky's in at 5. Lucky got that one. Thank you. Lucky's going to show her friends, like, look, the bunny feels our pain. All right. This one has a Made in Taiwan sticker on the bottom. I think it's a chicken. He does have an owie on his tail. His tail absolutely is chipped off. You are. He's officially the mammogram bunny. He'll be great for Cancer Awareness Month next month. He does have a little bit of an owie right here. So I'll run him lower just because he does have an owie. I think it's a bird or a chicken or a Superman. We'll do a $2 start on him, and he is running now. I love the bubbles here. It does have a little bit of a green glow to it. Gail's in it too. He is the Cancer Awareness Bunny now. Thank you, Gail. Appreciate you. I needed that laugh today. Thank you for that, guys. That one's way too bruised. Oh, this one's way too bruised. I can sell a lot of the bruised ones at the end, but those are really bad bruised. All right. Thank you. Okay, this one is Lewis and Clark Community College, founded in 1970. I have no idea where the Lewis and Clark Community College is. Probably somewhere around here. Probably along the Mississippi somewhere, if I had to guess. I'll do a $5 start on this paperweight. And this one is running now. Maybe somebody knows somebody that goes to this college. No idea. 3.5 inches in diameter. Godfrey, Illinois. Thank you. It's in Illinois. Thank you, Mid-Century. All right, no takers on that. No worries. Okay. We have this, I don't know. I guess you call it, reminds me of a bookend. It's got sticker residue on it. There's an eagle. Majestic eagle there. What is that marked? Lead crystal collection made in Romania. There you go. Romania. 5 inches tall. Does it glow? No, it's got a UV film over it that's making it glow the blue. Right? It wasn't crystal, right? Oh, it was crystal. That's why it's glowing blue. That's right. Crystal. Okay. Got the eagle here. 5 inches tall. Crystal eagle. We're going to do an $8 start on him. And he is running the Crystal Eagle. 5 inches tall. Gail's in at 8. And Gail got that one. Thank you. Okay, and then we have, let's see, does this one glue? No, this one also has a protective coating. We have a golfer here. He is 4 1/4 inches tall. This one doesn't have a sticker on it. So let's edit. We'll do 5 on the golfer. And he is running. If anybody's interested in the golf one. Anybody have any golfing friends or somebody's office this might go in, your boss's office, something like that. No takers, no worries. All right. Last but not least on the paperweights. This one's so cool. I don't even know what to call it. I don't even know necessarily that it's a paperweight. Maybe it is. I should have peeled the bottom off of it. Kind of reminds me of a sea, not a sea urchin, but I don't know. Looks like it has something on the inside. It's got this oil slick look to the whole thing. Yeah, I was curious what, I mean, I can tell that's some glass there, but I thought it was cool. It is about 5 inches that way, and this way it's 5 1/2 inches. And I just thought it was so cool. Turn this dang light off for a second. That ring thing off of there. It's just pretty darn cool. Just cool sitting on the shelf. All right, we'll do an $8 start on this one, and it's running. It is glass. It's just pretty. Coop is in at 8. Joy. It kind of does. Now I can't unsee it. All right, these are the 2 that were super badly bruised. Like bad bruised. If somebody wants them, this one does have, maybe you know how to polish them up and fix them. I don't know. This one's got a lot of gold glitter in there. So if you know how to polish these out, these are really badly bruised. I will run the pair for $2 if anybody's interested in these, just so they have a home. If not, then they'll get donated. All right, they are running now. If anybody's interested or can fix them up or put them up on a high shelf, I don't know. All right, so the only 3 we didn't sell, other than those 2, we had the golfer, we had the community college, and we had the letter U. Oh yeah, they would make a cool thing in an art piece, wouldn't they? The letter U, and that's made in France. So those are what we had left. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you to everyone for your bids. My next stream will be tomorrow morning. We will do some more jewelry. And that will be it for today. Thursday and Friday, I probably won't go live. I'm going to go visit Lenny. Saturday, I have an auction to go to. So tomorrow we will do some jewelry. I will see you guys in the morning, probably about 8:30 Central Time. Oh, thank you, Coop. All right. We are going to raid. As always, when we raid, please drop hearts in the chat. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. I will see you. Drop tons of hearts, please. All right. See you tomorrow morning. Bye.